This video is to help you when you are assembling your make and fill TOFT DIY crackers, because what you get included in this set is 6 balls of yarn, which is enough to make 6 mini animals, and then you'll get 6 flat pack crackers that you need to, once you've crocheted your little animals, you can fill them up with what you've made ready for the Christmas dinner table. Now, before I get on to actually filling the crackers, just to talk to you a little bit about the kit. So you will get 6 balls of yarn. You've got a ball of ruby in order to make accessories for all of them if you want to. So you can make hats and scarves, the pattern of which is included in your PDF. You've got 20 different patterns to choose from, but it is designed to only make 6. So you'll just need to sensibly choose the 6 that you want to, maybe the ones that appeal to the people that you're going to make them for. And when you are using these colours, just bear in mind that you probably want to use your charcoal up first, and try and get it into at least 2, if not 3 of the different designs. So go for making your charcoal ones first in at least 2 or 3 of the designs. Then your ball of cream will be a great one for contrasting. So say on the links here, I've got cream around the edge of here. I've obviously got cream on the penguin's face, cream on the zebra, and then cream in the little seal. And then your 3 balls of mist, which is a really, really soft grey. That'll be great for all of your basic single colour ones. So great for, obviously, this is Emma the bunny, this is Donna the reindeer, and that's Lilith the lynx there, as well as obviously the penguin's body made in that mist. So just mix and match your colours, but all I'm saying is be sensible. You're not going to be able to make 6 zebras with this yarn. You will need to mix and match your colours. So make sure you start with the ones that use that charcoal first, and then you'll have tons of mist ready to make all of the others. So that's what you're making. How do you actually then put them in your crackers once you've finished? So what you will get is a flat pack cracker that looks like this. And what I'm going to mention up front is this is a cracker snap. Now, due to postal restrictions, because these are classified as a firework, we're not allowed to include them and ship them to you, but they are really widely available. Even on Amazon, you can get them straight away. They're called cracker snaps or bangs. They're quite standard in length, so you can just get a standard length. Now, it will look short when you get it, but actually when your cracker is folded, it is the right length to go through it. So don't panic when you order them. They're a standard length, and it will be the right length to go through the middle of your cracker. So when it comes to assembly, what you need to do is turn your cracker over so you've got the printed side away from you, and I would recommend rolling it around something before you begin. Now, this could be a rolling pin, or like a rolling pin might be quite good actually because it's even narrower than this, or I'm just using a tin here because I've got one here where I do my videos. Just roll it up a bit basically before you start, so it starts to go into that curved shape that we're then going to be moulding it into. So just roll it up a bit so it starts to curve like that before we begin. Like that. Then we're actually going to stick the snap down if you are using a snap. So again, they're not included in the kit, but you can get them online quite easily, or probably from craft shops, I would imagine, quite easily, if you do want to include them in your crackers. Now this is some clear stickers for you to actually stick these down if you want to. So what you need to do is you need to position your snap in place like that and just stick it down at one end. Not both ends, just one end initially to hold that in place, because when we tie the ribbons in, it will shorten the length, so we don't want to stick the other side down until the very end. Then what we're going to do is actually roll that up and put the middle together first. Now, I am right-handed, so I have got the TOFT on my right-hand side because I find that easier to put this tab through the slot that's on the left. And the thing to say is, please be really careful at this stage. As I think a lot of you know, we don't have a lot of spares. It was a limited edition run on these. I'm very, very excited that you've all enjoyed them so much, and I'm sure we will bring them back again next year. But just be very careful when you bring this down in terms of slotting that tab like that. So slot it in on one side, move it up, and then slot it in on the other side like that, so your middle is together. Then do the same thing on either end. So again, hold it together, slot the tab up and in like that. Then turn it round and do the final one. There we go. So your cracker is made. Now it's time to put in the thing inside. So what you need to do is take your mini and slot that inside. Now, what I will say is if you are making these for specific people, so maybe you know someone who you know would love penguins, then get their name on the cracker before you pack it so that then you can turn it round and verify whose is whose before you put their little mini inside. So slot that down till it moves into the middle of the cracker. And then it's time to tie the bows. So you will get these short lengths of cream bow included with the crackers, and because that's intended as the back, so where the TOFT is the back, so you can tie and write your names on the other side. You want to make sure you turn it over so you're looking at the top, put your ribbon underneath, and then tie your bow so your bows will be on the top, and pull that as tight as you can get it. So don't worry about really pulling that tight so it closes. That's going to mean that your little toy is not going to fall out. So then tie your bow like that on one side. Then you can stand it up and make sure your mini is fully in. If you might need to push it down a little bit more. So if you've got something, you can just push it down a little bit more. So the legs are definitely in that side of the cracker like that. Then tie the bow for the second side. So again, make sure that you're going to tie this knot in the same place as that one so it's nice and even. There we go, like that. And then the final thing to do if you have used those snaps is I would recommend just using another one of your stickers, and that's why we have included these, just to stick down the other tab at the other end. So we did add a sticker to stick this one down, you see here. Just add another sticker at the other end so that that tab is definitely firmly in place, so that they'll make a lovely cracking sound when they're opened on Christmas Day. So put your last tab in. Obviously, you don't need to write names on them if you want to. You could leave it entirely lucky dip, and then it'll be a surprise for you seeing who gets what as well. But you could always add names on like we have done here so that you can see them at the end. So that's all there is to it in terms of assembling your cracker. But the last thing just to talk about is to just troubleshoot, because much as I really don't want this to happen, I have a horrible feeling that you might occasionally break one like this. So basically this is when you're putting that tab in, and I said to be very careful, make sure you're putting that tab in and then the second one down. If this happens and your tab breaks, all you need to do is take a little piece of sellotape, of which we all have a lot at this time of year when getting ready to wrap presents. Get a little length of sellotape like that, and do this before you then reassemble it, and just run a small length of sellotape like that across that broken bit. You won't then see that when your cracker is reassembled at all, and so then you'll be able to carry on and follow the instructions as normal. I just wanted to cover that just in case, because as I said before, they've been incredibly popular. It's not that we have lots of spares here at TOFT where I could replace them for you if that happens to you. So if it does happen, just go nice and steady, put a bit of sellotape on, and then you'll be able to get that tab in when you are assembling your crackers. So I hope you have a fantastic Christmas and you make a lot of people very happy with these little projects. I know that they're certainly going to be on my Christmas table this year. So time to go away and decide which characters it's going to be.